Now in this video, we're going to talk about what just happened. A lot more. The MPC Key 37s are now back on sale, and they've started making the brand new MPC or MPC type device in the factory. Plus, we did a comparison between Logic Pro, where they have the new STEMSPLITTER, and the MPC STEM software. We're going to compare the both of them and show you which is best. But first of all, what I want to say is I want to thank a lot of guys for viewing our video, but a lot of people view them and don't subscribe. I would love to have you subscribe because it's going to help us to get a better placement inside of YouTube, which helps to grow the site where I can make more and more videos. It makes it better for us to make a lot of really good instructional videos, and particularly videos. You know what I mean? How to use a video camera and make great music videos. We do that too as well. But we need to also have support from you, and by subscribing, it helps us to have a better chance of placing our videos right where you want them to be so you can learn. I'm going to make a lot of lessons over this year, so please help us out. Next, let's get started. Well, guess what? The MPC Key 37 is back. What's up, guys? I'm Doc, SampleKings.com. We now have it back in stock. Apparently, Akai has finished getting all the ones ready for this part of the year, and they're building the brand new, it's not an MPC, it's something new they're coming out with that's going to compete with the Roland SP404. We'll talk about that later on. But for sure, now, there's a big thing going on, which is this machine here is back. That's right. The MPC Key 37 is back in stock. Now, go right here. We're going to go to Sweetwater Sound. I like Sweetwater's. And you can go to Sweetwater's now. We can't go there. Maybe you can. But you actually get shipped to your house, right? $8.99. Pretty cool. Free shipping, support, 2-year guarantee free. You can't beat that, really. That's kind of hot. I'm feeling that one. But wait a minute. We have American Music Supply. This I'm feeling too. This is $7.99, not $8.99. Or you can get this range here, light. And you've got this thing going on with no credit check like Zounds has. We also have this thing here. We got 12 payments. It's kind of cool too as well. And of course, here's the MPC Key 37. Add to cart. Pretty simple stuff there. But I don't see anything like was a guarantee like I saw in Sweetwater. So, not there. Anyway, next thing. We have Zounds. So Zounds got one price, $8.99. They got no credit check for 6 payments, 12 payments. They're going to check your credit because they're afraid you're going to skip town, right? So understand that for sure, but that price is working. Now, links for these will be down below in this video. For that, you can link them, hook them up, get them, buy them. Of course, we may get a small percentage for helping out, but we're also helping you to know what's going on. And if you need even better help, I do lessons. That's right. Any MPC, any software, doesn't make a difference. Even machine, I don't care what it's rolling. We know all the gear. But we do lessons, and it's easy for you to get help with us. Now, also, you come right here. We got Amazon. Amazon has got it too. Let's find Amazon. I had it here before. I think I pressed a button on this side. Somewhere I pressed the button. There it is right there. This is the Akai Professional MPC Key 37 standalone. Look at that bad boy. It looks fresh and good, of course, as I scroll over this thing. And obviously, this is the same one we saw before and the same price. Now, the reason why is that, check this out. Akai has a store inside of Amazon. So you know something? Amazon's the biggest seller of equipment around the world. Anybody who makes equipment, make sure they go to Amazon and make sure Amazon has it in their store, or they build their own store inside of Amazon. So the competition is fierce, and of course, what are you going to do? You can go one or the other. Doesn't make a difference, though. Find the best deal you can. And of course, there's a link below for this one also through our services of our affiliation, because through that, if you buy any of these items, we will also support it. That means tons of samples, maybe about 200,000. Also, help, that's right, videos, and as well, one-on-one lessons. Can't go wrong. So I'm looking here at 2 different softwares, and this week, Logic came out with STEMSPLITTER. It's their new software that does this STEM thing where you can get 4 different elements of one song. We'll say, I picked an old James Brown song, and then I want to see how many elements I get, the sound quality, but I want to compare it, STEMSPLITTER, to the MPC stems. And so I've got MPC stems here too as well, which is right here. Create stems right there, as you can see, and this is the same track. Let's play the track back. So I'll pick out the elements we're going to get, see how it sounds, and do a comparison of the drums, maybe that organ sound too, and also other background sounds. So let's do this. I've got MPC stems here. This is the track. Now I'm going to go back in here to the home, and you'll see here I have the one track here, which is track 13. And it's looping around 2 bars, right? 1 bar, 2 bars, so it's 2 bars right here. And so what I'll do next, I'll go right back to sample, and I want to stem it out. Now here I want to select the pad I want to put it on. I'm going to probably put it on pad number 9. So go hit A, and I'm going to go to pad number 9. Right there. So it's going to create these stems, assigned to pad, of course, right here. And then we're also going to use trimmed sample, which is right there. Right? And we'll press do it. Now, once this is done, hopefully real soon, okay, I go back here to my main mode, and you'll see here we have the 4 different stems right here. That's it right there. So what I want to do next is I would like to take this and sort of like hear them back. So I want to go back here into this sequence right here, which says this is the program. I select program here in this sequence, and of course I have it right here. So I can probably scroll down and take this and move it down here where that's at. And now I'm going to just sort of like cut some elements off. Let's cut this off. Let's cut this. Let's just hit the bass, if there really is bass in there, and play this back. That sounds distorted, but it's there. Look at the drums. That sounds pretty good. Bass strip's not too strong in there, but it's worth it. What's on the bottom here? Turn that off. Let's go to vocals here. Oh, it's like a cat. Okay, we got the idea. So this is how we split it with the MPC, and this is how they sound. So next, let's look at the Logic Pro. So I'm gonna go back here to Logic Pro right there, and this is Logic Pro. Okay, good. So I want to go back here to functions. I'm gonna go to Stem Splitter right there, and yeah, split this sucker up. So I'll press do that, why not? And it should do it pretty quickly. We hope so. I'm using a MacBook Pro, 64 megabytes of RAM, and I've got an M1 chip here, which is an M1 Max. And so now we got our stems here. Let's get the idea of the vocals first. We're gonna mute. Okay, let's go to the drums. Let's go to bass. So it sounds different. Now, some of these elements are the same. Like, for example, you listen back to here, and we'll hear back this cat sound, but a horn appears in the beginning. I'll stop that. Let's go back to MPC. And that's the first track, the vocal track, right? So I'll turn this up. No horn on top of the vocal track. So the MPC got the vocals, didn't have the horn. Let's go back down. Let's hit the bass now. Okay, you heard a little bit of the organ in there. That's in low frequency plus the bass. Let's go back to Logic now, and let's hear that sound there. So We'll cut this down, and we're going to go back here to the bass, which is this right here, and play it back. That sounds better. That's the bass. Let's go back to MPC. Oops. Go back to MPC. We're back in the MPC. Now I'll tell you the bass here. It's right there. It's the bass. Sounds a little distorted somewhat. And we go right back here to Logic. That sounds better. Okay, so the bass sounds pretty good. And now let's get the drums. The drums right here inside of Logic. That organ's all over it too. Okay, let's go back to the MPC. And now we want to hear the drums. So I'm going to turn this bass down and turn the drums up right here and hear the drums back. I noticed a really serious difference. Look at this. Let's hear this back again. So see here, it's having a hard time trying to get that drums out of there. Get those drums out alone. The organ creeps into here somewhat. And this is in Logic, and Logic Stem Splitter. But I go back to the MPC, and I play the MPC here. There's no organ. Just the drums are right there.